Alright guys, so this is not another free game. It is currently $3 on Steam, but it is called Love Sam. It's made by Linguistics Lab. Jesus Christ, say that 50 times fast. So it says the description is: alone in your room, you see a diary sitting on your desk. It wants to tell you a story about a high school crush, a story about small town romance, a story about how everyone is against you and nobody will ever love you again. So I figured we would give it a shot, check it out, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Yep, oh, there we go. Okay. It's really dark. Oh. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm scared already. Okay. I like it. That one's locked. Okay. I'm not reading the diary yet. I'm exploring. What's all this? That is a weird, small cutting board. Yes. Do we have pizza rolls? Where are they? No, oh. I want the leftovers. Fine. Yo, you gotta do your dishes. You gotta do your dishes. Oh, that's definitely haunted. Okay, well, guess we're not eating. Why was it, like, closing? Okay. I guess, let's, my dirty little secret book. Why isn't this charged? Okay. Heart. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start. I can't get up. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic. Much? Okay. Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. 3 years, no. 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep going. I wonder if it was the same for him. Doubt it. When you love... Oh, it's weird. Okay. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I'm so tired. I'm no longer tired. Can I get up? I can. Hello? Oh god, okay. I know B likes me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Fuck! Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Will he remember me? Oh, fuck no. No, 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 no. What is... No. Get that out of my face. Yes or no? Will he remember? Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Um, there's really no like, I don't know. I don't know. Mm, will he remember you? Probably, but not in the same way you remember him. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him, enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. What did you do to him? Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rose and Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Calmer. Joe's Diner, burger pancake. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I would be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out after that, with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Okay, sounds like you were just kind of not that serious. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? I didn't mean to... Alright, I'm not digging this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Did time already ruin our moments? And then the phone... Okay. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. Hey. I imagined him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. Hi. I have a feeling you were creepy. I have a feeling you were a creepy stalker? Stalker. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. I wish I could sneak in... I'm looking at the window. I wish I could... What did I say? What did I say? Ooh, okay. Chills. And now there's a paper here. Okay. August 21st, 2006. That, as a debut outfit, I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But it looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends, after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but it seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot to call her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Oh, it went up on the thing. Look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Okay, look. You're fucking freaking me out, okay? I need you to chill the fuck out. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Why is there blood? Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Did that change? Maybe not. Life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lastly's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lastly always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. I don't want to answer the door. Oh, okay. Okay. Nobody's at the door, Karen. Oh, there's another note. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic. For your information, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Oh, why is the door open now? Why is the door open? Why does it say it's open now? And it says, hey! Oh my god, I feel so uncomfortable. I feel so uncomfortable. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me, enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. I am so fucking scared right now. Can you shut up? Why did the rain stop? Like, it stopped making noise. All we hear is the clock. I'm scared. Ah! Fuck me in my ass, dude. I have to walk over here. My body has, like, goosebumps all over it. August 24th, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those points of interest on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters at Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded part of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. No, B was always pushing his limits. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. You're fucking creepy, dude. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. Can I, grab this and write something? Okay. But as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches are washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain, and let only the good things stay. Okay. I can't see anything, so. August 31st, 2006. For boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. And two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library. Maybe because they feared being lost in there? The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lastly's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book, with her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day. I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy Brian, was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utters. So turn around and sing for me? I am so uncomfortable. September 4th, 2006, visited the library again, a bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick the book for Miss Lastly's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Woe is me, hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event, but probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write later. I miss... What? Oh. We couldn't get it? Do we need the stick? September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's ninth psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself, blah blah. Wow, like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of class today. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probably wanted an excuse of screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. You bitch. Why are you underneath my bed? I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him. Even when he's not looking. That was the picture. That was the picture. I was standing right over there. So I'm the dude reading her diary? Is that what's happening? Okay. As the time we spent together grew... Stop it. One question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Cut it out! Oh my god, I'm so uncomfortable. Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? And does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was nobody to even hear it. You gonna scream? I don't like it. Will others think that I do not overthink? Will others think that I would never lie to my friends? Will others think that I never use others for my personal gain? Will others think that I won't betray anyone close to me? That's not true. Don't run away from my responsibility. Please stop. I can't get up, so I guess I have to be in the chair. It won't let me get up. Oh. I'm a fucking freak. I didn't see that last one, sorry. I mean, I'm starting to think you're kind of weird. If I'm being completely honest with you, ghost lady. Oh, there's a note, that's why. September 11th, 2006, I was returning home, or I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said, with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled up from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. 'Cause boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said see you later at some point, and I said yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. I didn't mean to get up. What I did for B. All of them, because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. Alright, you're fucking psychotic. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poem-ish life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. I don't really want to. Can I not? Let's go back to our small world, where I placed my heart at everywhere you loved. Let's go back. Okay, well, I did see a heart over here. Wait, do I have to find more? Is there more around the house that I didn't see? It's kind of weird because it's actually raining here in real life and it's raining in the game, so it's just a little unnerving. Is there a heart in here somewhere? Because this is where I'd put a heart. Kind of scared me. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't understand. Oh. Huh? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere. Again. He said, hey. And he started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There's also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, unlike the music store, which according to him seriously needs to restock. I found my own point of interest, a bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got to taste that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird, gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that it's his secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Colton Hill. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove me up to meet with his friends. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? Okay. I'm starting to get some vibes here. Oh, I gotta put... Okay, Joe's Diner. Colton Hill. The donut shop? Stop it. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. B never shut up about its donuts. So tasty. They did taste sweet, just like B's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned cold and... Stop it. I'm so over it. Cut it out. Why is this open? Here's a donut. Huh. Can I put this down? I'm not really hungry right now. I miss its warmth. Oh, maybe I could put this in the microwave. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Well, he's a Kyle, so no offense to Kyles out there, but call me old-fashioned, but I think he should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite end, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bringing the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase seems like a good idea now. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now, I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed, just like the precious photos I took today. That's over there. I really don't want to go under your bed, dude. It's not letting me. Okay, so I guess I can't. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so we could chat, but I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say hello. That was as far as our late night phone call chit-chat could go. I hung up wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. Stop it. No, I need that. Hello? I'm not understanding. Um. Okay. Oh, I can keep going. So fucking red. Red everywhere. Finish what you started? Oh god. Oh, I have to finish it. Oh. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay. 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 Can I sit down now? Did I kill Sam? Okay, we're not done yet, apparently. I'm not quite understanding. Oh, do I have to come over here? Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just gonna... Finish what you started. What the fuck are you talking about? Not understanding. At all. I'm not. Oh, oh, that opens now. Okay. Alright. Oh, I gotta do it in here too. She's gonna come out of there. Close. Can you close, please? Oh, I gotta do it here too. And it gets less and less. I'm going in and out of consciousness. Stop it. Oh my god, why is there water on my face? Oh, I see. Because the oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Alright, we gotta do this quick-ish. Come on, dude. Okay. I have to do that whole thing over? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I do. Alright, not cool. At all. Like, not fucking cool. Like, come on, dude. Not in the fucking mood. Is that the point? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. See, you can really like a game, and then it's just one thing. One little thing. That can just kind of mess it up. It's the worst heart in the history of hearts. Okay, let's try to fucking do this. God damn it! We almost had it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Why am I outside? In the forest. With no flashlight. Not this way. Okay. Into the dark. I have very heavy foot. Can I go this way? Where the light is? Meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me. Oh my God, scared the fuck out of me. Okay. Did you kill her? Did you kill her? Due date for Miss Lasley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished, only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally, I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all those girls around him, so she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time to revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to. Why wouldn't I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices, so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? Okay. Fill it with the desires I had this to secretly incubate. Me? Desires of whispering words like, don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't look away. Got it. Jesus fuck, dude. So no matter what you hear, don't look away. I'm so confused. I didn't look away from the book. What? Okay. Alright. Alright. Something, obviously, I'm missing something. Don't look away. How am I supposed to read this? Can't get up either. Ah! Fuck my ass. Okay. Woo! Stacey invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacey would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude of me to not be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian, an Omega hanging out with an Alpha. Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I mess up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. How could that possibly go wrong? Oh, it's saving. Okay. Okay, like staring into closed eyes, I can never know if B knew. I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point when the stench is still there? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. What? Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. They smiled as if their relationship with Brian meant much more than the one I have with B. And yet, I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college admission like a spotless student record. You can't just... Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was likely found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wainwright Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off of the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak Police says the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she... So she killed herself. But because of Brian. Or me, I guess. Maybe I'm Brian. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me, "You feeling okay?" No, I was not okay. And why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You've reached a new low in life. Shit, is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake, and it's not a hangover. Oh, I'm outside. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay. I am terrified. Oh, she's there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town, the place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it is quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you're careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident, though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't remember. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hills view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Brian's secret hideout, a closed Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. All the life's problems. Colton Hill Sanctuary. Okay. What if I put this here? Can I put this somewhere? No? Okay. Why are there needles everywhere? Was someone addicted to drugs? I wish it could be our special place. Ours and ours only. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak and me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. She took a picture of me. Where is it? Oh, it's right next. Oh no, that's my phone. Oh god. What happened to the picture? You don't deserve a face? Okay, whoa. What did my face ever do to you? The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled, mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm scared, I'm scared. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Hope you remember how to take a picture. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. It's never cute. It's never cute. Ever. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. And Brian is just like Michael, popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people, can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I could tell Brian one day that I'm here for him. I don't like it. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drowned in my own endless nightmare. You want a smiley face? Smiley face? No? Okay. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie, whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece, no matter how I try. Oh God, I hear them again. I can't say, it won't let me say no. One must take as much as one gives. Sure. Obsession is a stronger form of love? No. No one can have what you can't? That's not true. B never loved you? They both say no. Oh, because you're a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault. Your survey results, it looks like your eyes are still closed. It's like listening to your voice only. Maybe keep listening then. Maybe you'll understand something this time. Oh my God. What happened to my camera? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart, and it's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. Oh, and it has a timer, like... Oh! I don't like it. No, I like it better when this light's on. Thanks. Miss Lastly gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to not ignore this hunch. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Oh, I gotta look for memories. I indulge what? Your gaze? Stop. The light, come on. Give me the light. That's one. Okay. Ah, I cherish your smile. This is creepy as balls. Okay. I'm guessing there's probably gonna be one in the bathroom. Coward. What? I guess not. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Oh, what's that? That's creepy. Okay, so could be on the ceiling. It has to be dark in the room. Okay. Okay. Let's just put these up real quick. Okay. Warm smile, sun rays, gaze. Oh, so A, B, C, B, I believe. What was that? Wasn't that the poem thing? Okay. A, B, C, B. Okay, with Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always finds excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is freaking Stacy Lanings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, Ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez, have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Okay. Sup? Can't use my camera. I'm walking really slow. Okay. Sup? I didn't mean to do that, but here we are. How about no? How about I don't talk to you? I wake up without waking up same rainy night. I don't want to talk to you. What? What do you want? Okay, there's that. Whatever that means. What? I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Is that where I went? Did I go to Greenheart? Okay, I mean... Oh, I ripped it. Oh, or she ripped it or something. Am I not supposed to die? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to die. Okay, so yeah, so there's some way I'm supposed to be escaping. I can't see. I can't see. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, it's fucking bullshit. Like, it's pissing me the fuck off. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? What if I just fucking leave? What if I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm fucking out. Wish I could see, wish I could see, wish I could see, wish I could see. Wish I could see. Okay. Oh, this is for B? Don't pussy out. Push, push, push the shutter? Oh. You belong in a trash can? Okay. Can I leave? I cannot see. Ugh. Wait, what? Okay. Wait, where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay. Guess we're gonna leave now. Hello? Can I fucking get... Alright, it's a little obnoxious, okay? It's the same sounds over and over and over again. I'm starting to get a little pissed off. Alright. Okay, so you just do this until it stops. One more. Come on! Hello? Can I fucking... It's getting a little obnoxious. Okay, there was a consulting session for Green Heart University student programs. They called it GUSP, LOL, what the fuck, at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. Once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth, wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran from my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship. Insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls too. But seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I wake up next week. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up and nothing to live for, not even a false hope to look forward to this time. A long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change, but every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star, I was still his friend. And when you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward, but I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in bed. Okay, so now I have 2. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I have to feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me? Like somehow... Like someone's always trying to judge me. Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to a party like this. Sweet, time to give her the drama she wants so bad. So, it was a game, right? It was a game. They fucked with me. They invited me to this party just to humiliate. Or, not me, technically, I don't think. Yeah, because I'm Brian. I guess I'm Brian. And we invited her to the party and messed with her just to fuck with her for no reason. Because people are fucking shit. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, I'm done doing shit for you, before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, this is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego? Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All he could give was a blank face until Brian said never mind and walked away. What was that about? What do you mean by again? Calling in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? Oh shit. My eyes are closed. Oh, coward's gone. Oh, it's not letting me go in. I can't go in the bathroom. Okay, that's fine. I mean, what else? Okay, carrying on. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad things happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else, even to B. But then I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know it from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening. I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted, childish game. Bummer, was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Alright, now who am I? I'm confused now. Well, needy bitches like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary. Bet she has some nasty daddy issues too. Got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun, but how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. We beat hammerheads for breakfast, or we eat hammers for breakfast and drink their tears to wash them down. Go. Okay. Oh, he saw them, or someone saw them at the library or something. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, then at the pictures. Brian was there too, the face he gave, the face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider? That moment I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then she would know her place. It could have been so simple, only if Brian didn't get in the way. B kept saying nothing was going on between them, but I wasn't about to believe everything was just rainbows and butterflies. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Cece kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I saw those eyes. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the same time, I felt something, a reminder of how I felt when I fell for B, how I felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? Okay. You're giving up now? Forget it. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said, forget it. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true, rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school, rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking hearts spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what even crazier words are on the street? Sam Holt, the daughter of a child molester, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she... You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words to describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home and so soon. Brian, please say something. Okay. Then I remembered. She wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Do I have to put anything? Man, still can't believe I go to school with a celebrity. That Sam girl's got some balls showing up to class when everyone's talking about her pervy dad. Respect. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. Gina Hansen, you know you've seen everything when your classmate's dad touches teenagers. How did he even get married? Maybe Sam's mom is that creep's victim. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian's is hers. Stop it. A needy city girl with serious issues who was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal, and then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide? Maybe you can run. Okay. I don't understand what happened. Okay. Hide cat. Okay, but I can't see, and I don't know what's happening. Okay. I'm gonna get annoyed. I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out that you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those retarded hearts all over school. I hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help, and don't bother calling me. I can't. Hello? Can I fucking see? Like, can a bitch get a fucking light or something? God, fuck, man. It's pissing me off, dude. Blank pages. It's just a misunderstanding. No! Get in the fucking chair. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me, he would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Oh, okay. Can you get out of the chair, please? Thanks. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, there's one this way, too. So... Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Do I need a stick? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. That's fucked, dude. With Brian preparing for a rematch with the hammer. Oh, so yeah, this is just him reading it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. We're somewhere. Oh, okay. I don't, okay. Can, please, thanks. I was in the closet? Oh, I was in the closet. Get it? Kyle? Because he liked Brian. He's in the closet. Okay. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Maybe I did? Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of it, what I did, matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Colton. After that, the school, from what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to this hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to. But every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, haha, see, you're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew. I knew that Bee took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon anger took control of me, and I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like that story Miss Lastly once told us about. The shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in. No one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. Oh, I bet you do, because it's probably the ghost of the chick you fucking pushed off the cliff. What about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I am the victim of everything that's happened? I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? No. No, it's time to admit, I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me, or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to say goodbye. Okay. I was finally awake. My head was aching from the desperate pumping of my heart. My burning lungs sucked in air for what felt like an eternity. But I knew nothing was over. I needed to get what's coming to me. I told the police everything that happened 3 years ago. I won't fix what I've done, but at least I finally got the closure I deserve. I know it doesn't mean anything now, but goodbye, B. Alright guys, so that was the game Love Sam. There were quite a few moments in this game that completely pissed me off. It irritated me. But overall, I think it was a good game. I really liked the story. I was confused, obviously, for a while about who I was even playing. Maybe it was more obvious to other people. Sometimes I'm oblivious to things that should not be confusing, I guess. And yeah, but I think the story's very interesting. I enjoyed it. I think that you can have different endings or different changes in the story depending on what you pick, with like whatever you circle on the Ouija board, I think, because we had to make that decision like 2 or 3 times, I believe. So I think depending on if you pick different things, maybe it changes some things in the story, because right after you select something, the next page is like a diary entry. So I think maybe it changes the story. I'm not entirely sure. And honestly, the game was, I played for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I don't really want to do it again. Although I did enjoy the story, I don't want to do it again. So, yeah. So like I said earlier, the game is on Steam. It's like $3 right now. You know, $3 for 2 hours a game, is cool, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, there were some moments that really ticked me off because, like, you can't see, you don't know where you're going, you have to redo parts that you really don't want to have redo. But whatever, aside from those gripes, it was a cool game. I enjoyed it. And I'll be sure to leave a link down below. So if you liked it, leave a like down below, maybe even a comment to let me know what you think about it. And I hope to see you guys the next time that I play anything at all. Bye!